It's easy to tell what people care a lot about. Just listen to their conversations. My friend who loves cars will always work the conversation around to the car he's restoring right now. Or the sports lover will find a way to talk about his team. And of course, those of us who love to eat will always get around to the latest recipe that we've tried. But somehow, when it comes to our relationship with God, especially our quiet times, we treat that as being too personal and we keep it to ourselves. Parents, one of the best things you can do for your children is to talk about what you're learning in your own time with God, in prayer and in the Word. As naturally as you'd work in comments about the team you love, you ought to talk about the God at the center of your lives. It's the kind of excitement that David had when he wrote in Psalm 66:16, where he says, "Come and hear, all of you who are in awe of God, come, let me tell you what he has done for me." Let your family hear what God is doing in you. Tell them what you're learning, how you're being stretched, how you were encouraged. Share how the Word of God applies to the situation you're going through right now. They need to hear regularly about your love for God and His Word. They need to know that it's alive and it applies to you personally and the events of the day. When you do that regularly, it naturally leads to your children sharing with you what they're learning. You can ask them, not in an accountability kind of way, but in a way that says, I'm really interested in what you're learning about Jesus. Your everyday conversation about what God is doing in you will send the clear message that a relationship with God isn't too personal, just between you and God, but that it's good news, the best news that needs to be shared. Come, let me tell you what God has done.